It's a good thing you can't.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead. We're going to continue on. And now, speaking of turquoise, because Jay is known for his turquoise, he is bringing us a turquoise that maybe you thought you would never have the opportunity to own. This is what makes it so exciting to have Jay here. We are bringing you, this is genuine Tyrone turquoise. You cannot get Tyrone turquoise in most places. We never have it here at HSN, and we'll tell you why in a moment. This is supposed to be $199, appraised at $330. The reason it's appraised so high is because of the rarity and the small, teeny, tiny, limited availability of Tyrone turquoise. We have 70 of these, by the way, and they may be gone before we talk about the necklace. The matching necklace, in this case, combination of petrified wood and beautiful Tyrone American turquoise. Here's the gorgeous look of that. Now, the necklace was appraised at $583, so almost $600 for the necklace. You're getting it home for $63.98. And before they're gone, and I tell you, if we could, as much Tyrone turquoise as we could bring, we could sell, because there are collectors out there that know it's now or never. I mean, opportunity never knocks twice when we're talking about Tyrone turquoise. I mean, even Jay, as probably the best source of turquoise in the world in terms of his connections, because he knows everybody and hangs out with most of them, hangs out with most of those good old turquoise boys that mine the turquoise. But the point is, he doesn't even have Tyrone normally. And tell us why, Jay.
Okay, here's the thing. If you can, Tyrone turquoise is a very small deposit. It is in America. It's in the Boot Hill. It's by Silver City, so it's in the Boot Hill of where New Mexico. You know, New Mexico comes down like that. There's a Boot Hill, then it zags like that and goes. And then here's the Mexican U.S.-Mexican border. Tyrone is right at the top of the Boot Hill, is where it is. What makes this really unique and really different here? I can't reach over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this. Look how green this is. See how green this is? Look how blue this material is, right? Very little of the Tyrone turquoise is blue. Predominantly, it's this really kind of like tealy blue, blue-green type material. This is literally less than 5% of all the rough material that we've bought from this deposit is this color. We've been saving it and saving it and saving it. So it's really unique and very unusual. One of the interesting things in the late 1900s, they found the largest blue turquoise nugget deposit, whatever you want to call, in Tyrone, in the whole world. It was the size of a pickup truck. So if you can imagine, that was one big blue nugget. After that, though, all that was mined out, and predominantly what you get now is just green. Now, this isn't a full-time operational turquoise mine. They only, it's owned by an engineer out of Silver City. He does it on a part-time basis. He'll go out, they go with a jackhammer, they get it every now and then, but 95% of all the material, all the rough material that we ever get from them, which I'm not knocking it, it's not really a green, it's more like a tealy blue green. It's just a really unique, different color, but this is the normal color you get from it. We've been saving this back for a special occasion, and this is it. You're not seeing a whole necklace of it because it's impossible. There's just not that much. But we made everything that we could. So, I mean, we had like one 5-gallon bucket of that particular material. I love it with this combination of petrified wood, and then it's got that kind of that robin's egg blue color. But if you're a turquoise collector and you really like things that are unique and different, this is something that when it passes, will I get more of this maybe down the road? But it trickles in. It trickles in.
Collectability. I mean,
it's very collectible.
Even the green, you know,
is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous, and it's collectible, because I can remember the times that we've had the green and it flies, because you just don't have the opportunity to buy Tyrone turquoise. So if you are a collector, if you are a discerning collector of turquoise in particular, and you do not have Tyrone turquoise in your jewelry collection, this is your chance to do it. But we need to update you very quickly. I knew it would happen. The earrings, we have 20 people who can get this earring. And by the way, notice all the silver. over. Notice all that beautiful detailing. These are all handmade. And then, of course, on the back of this, the same thing with the pendant. It's actually even reversible. And then look at the necklace itself. And when we talk about petrified wood, that's really collectible too, because there are limitations, like
right. Well, actually,
regulations.
we got that out of Phil's. That came out of a private collection. All the petrified wood you see from me was a private collection that we bought of a young man named Phil Johnson, who collected all of his life. A lot of these petrified woods were collected in the 60s and 70s, and you can't even get them. I mean, it's impossible to get them. When he decided to retire from the business, we went and we were able to buy everything in his yard. We got every bit of his collection, and we've been using it. Actually, we're getting really kind of very diminished now on the petrified wood. I love the combination, though, of that beautiful turquoise, the petrified wood. It's a really unique look. These are brand new. First time you're getting to see them. Like I said, what makes this so special, though, is the Tyrone turquoise. You very rarely get it in a blue color like this. It's usually like a blue-green, a tealy green, or a dark green, but it's very, 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 very limited when you get blue. It took us years to collect one bucket of blue material.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. We'll let you know when it's